Hi everyone, welcome to the first video of Chapter 11. So Chapter 11 is going to be looking at how humans specifically have evolved, because up until this point we've been very broadly looking at how species in general have evolved over time, how they're related, but now we're going to get really deep into our evolution specifically. So the first thing we're going to be learning about is how to define a human. So we're going to be looking at the characteristics that we share between our different classes, but also what defines us and makes us unique as well. So modern humans are members of the species Homo sapien, which is the last remaining member of the tribe Hominini. So you can see from here, this is a bit of a taxonomic tree, and you have to read it upwards or downwards depending on which order you're going in, but this is organized into taxonomic levels. So you can see at the bottom is the species. So this is your the smallest grouping and the most specific. So you can see that our genus is Homo and our species is Homo sapiens. But then you can also see we still belong to the family of Hominidae, which is basically our greater apes and us. Then we belong to the order of primate. So primate is all monkeys, apes, etc. Then we are in the Mammalia class. So we are mammals, of course. Our subphylum is the Vertebrata because we are a vertebrate animal. Our phylum is Chordata as we are chordates, which just basically has something to do with our brain and spinal cord. And then, of course, we are in the Animalia kingdom. So this is how we organize things into taxonomic levels. We're going to be looking at the human ones specifically and what characteristics we share amongst them. So it's just another representation of this. These are all of the animals that are in our genus, which is basically our, it's the primates, the greater apes, and then there is, of course, us, and we're the only living member of the Hominini tribe. There's other tribes for other primates, such as Gorillini and Panini for chimpanzees, gorillas, things like that. This is just another representation of, again, that taxonomic level system that you'll need to know about. So the ones we're going to look at specifically are the class, order, family, and genus. So the class is the most broad grouping, and our class is Mammalia. So the class involves all mammals. So what does it take to be a mammal? So a mammal is categorized by having a variety of teeth, including canines, incisors, molars, etc. So if you go to other classes such as amphibian or reptile, you'll see that they don't have this variety of teeth. Mammals also have one single lower jawbone that is directly attached to our skull. We have 3 bones in the middle ear for hearing. We have hair and fur on our bodies. So that's really specific to mammals because you'll see like fish and reptiles, they don't have that. And what gives us our name is our mammary glands. So the main thing that separates us from birds, reptiles, etc. is that we have mammary glands and we use milk to feed our offspring. So we are in the class Mammalia, and these are the key identifying features of that class. Moving further into the more specific categories, we are in the order of primate. So we are primates. So other primates include all lesser monkeys, apes, greater apes, and us. And the primates are different to other orders of mammals for a variety of reasons. So primates have 3D color vision and forward-facing eyes. So if you look at other mammals like dogs, for instance, their eyes are more skewed to the side, whereas ours are forward-facing and 3D color. We also have a variety of touch-sensitive receptors on our fingertips, which allow us to grab. So no other mammals have the dexterity and the thumbs for gripping like primates do. We have a large cranium relative to body weight, so a bigger brain. We have flexible spines, and we have more rotation of our hips and shoulders, and prehensile hands, which is basically feet consisting of 5 digits, and we have an opposable digit, which is our thumbs. So that's what makes primates different to other mammals. Getting more specific again, we're going into the family. So we are from the family Hominoid, and Hominoid is basically split into greater apes and lesser apes. So if you are a greater ape, which is what we are. You're going to have even bigger cranium size for larger brains. You have a shorter spine to promote standing upright. Broader rib cages and pelvis, again, for standing upright. We have the lack of the tail. So the difference between great apes and lesser apes is the tail and lack thereof. We have distinctive molar teeth. And we typically have longer arms than legs. You'll see that says except Homo sapiens, because we actually don't have this, but all other hominoids do have a longer arm to leg ratio because they are often swinging from trees. And then lastly is the genus, and this is what makes us us and not a greater ape. So the main difference is bipedalism. So we are from the genus hominin, and that involves being bipedal. So what that means basically is that we can stand upright and we can walk. Whereas the difference between the hominoids is that they are more arboreal in their lifestyle, which means that they have longer arms and they kind of travel from tree to tree to get around more so than standing upright. So our genus is the hominin. So this is just a bit of a summary of the characteristics that separate us into our different taxonomic levels. So it's really important that you can identify a couple of examples from each of those taxonomic levels and explain how we exhibit characteristics from each of these levels. So hopefully this helps. Please bring any questions to class and I will see you there.